So before I left on my big trip to America, I started to notice all these strange bikes all over the city. Now, they looked kind of interesting. They had Mobike written on the side, and I wasn't really sure what they were all about. I figured it was some kind of ride-sharing thing, but I wasn't sure. Anyway, I've just gotten back, and they are everywhere, and I mean everywhere. There are thousands of them on the streets, and you can't walk a block without seeing 10 or 20 of them. So, stick around for this video so I can tell you about China's bike-sharing revolution, something that I think is going to change the way China, and hopefully the rest of the world, treats urban transportation. So what is a Mobike, or, well, there are various other companies, because, you know, this is China, a good idea comes along, and overnight you will have copycats everywhere. So there are a couple of different companies doing it now, but of course the most successful and the original one that I've seen here anyway is the Mobikes. Let me be clear here, this is only in the big first-tier cities of China. They're here in Shenzhen, Guangzhou, and Beijing and Shanghai, of course, as well. Now, what they are is they are basically bicycles that you can use, anyone can use. They're out there for the public. Of course, you have to pay, but it's really, really cheap. And the way it works is quite interesting. Now, in order to test these things out, I got my good friend Pete to come and give me a hand, because he's actually been using these things while I've been away. Now, how it works is you have an app, and you load up the app, and it will actually tell you where the closest Mobikes are. You'll see them all on the screen. So you just need to find one, because they all have little GPS trackers inside. And then what you do is you unlock it by scanning a QR code on the bike itself. What happens then is the bike physically unlocks, you can get on it, and you can go and ride. Now, there are two different kinds of these Mobikes. There's like a more robust, nicer one, which they charge you 1 RMB for half an hour of use. You then get like kind of a less nice one. It doesn't have disc brakes, and it's a lot more flimsy, and they only charge you 50 cents or Wu Mao for half an hour to use. Now, it's actually really cool because you ride it to wherever you want to ride it to, park the bike, get off, lock the lock, and it automatically sends a signal to the server, and they charge you for whatever time you've used. So it's incredibly convenient. And now in big city centers like Shenzhen, where there's an amazing public transport system, and especially a really good metro system, what you can do is you can go and take the metro, go to wherever you want to go. When you get out of the metro, you don't need to go walk anywhere. What you can do is just hop on any bike, because people would have inevitably ridden to the metro and left a bike there for you. So it's incredibly, incredibly convenient. Now, to sign up to use one of these bikes or to use this app is actually very easy. If you're a Chinese person, it's incredibly easy. Open up the app, you know, use your ID card, and you're done. As a foreigner, it's a little bit more complicated. You need to send them a picture of your passport and then a picture of yourself next to your passport, and then they will manually have somebody look at it and then verify you, and you're ready to go. And it's really as simple as that. So this is incredibly useful. Anyone who's coming here to live and work, you now have in the big cities a very reliable, very abundantly available form of public transport that you can use. Incredibly convenient, and I think it's a fantastic idea. This is just another amazing initiative I've seen rolled out here in China at breakneck speed. And it's one of those things that you just wouldn't know about unless you actually lived here. Now, China really is a strange place. It's incredibly rich and modern in the big cities, you know, all these massive skyscrapers and all the glitz and glamour and tech innovation and so on and so forth. I'm pretty sure whatever iPhone or whatever device you're using to watch this video is probably made here in Shenzhen, where I live. However, at the same time, China's incredibly poor and basically still stuck in medieval times if you move out into the rural areas. Now, my friend C-Milk covered this topic in a video recently, which I think is definitely worthwhile watching. So please go and take a look if you feel the need. There's another thing that you guys should definitely stick around for at the end of the video, and that is a gratuitous drone shot, because I always save the best for last. So if you want to see what China looks like from the skies, stick around to the end of the video. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. So, as always, you know the drill. Stay awesome.